What's going on, guys? It's your boy over here today, and today what I really want to be talking about is what happened to me at school today. Now, this might sound crazy to some of you guys, and then to other people, this might sound like a usual thing. But, so, you know, I go to walk into first hour this morning, and one of my teachers is like, okay, hold on, let me back up a little bit. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. At our school, we have to, wear ID badges. Now, you know, I don't know, I think that's kind of like something most schools do, you know. You have an ID badge, shows that you go to the school, whatever. I guess it's more for school security or safety or whatever. But, so, you know, all of us are supposed to wear them, and, you know, they used to be pretty lenient on it. Like, it wasn't like, oh, if you know, sometimes they come into, class and like, hey, if you don't have your ID badge, you put it on, or if you don't have one, you know, you're gonna get lunch attention or whatever. And lunch attention, what you really do is you go for 15. We have a 30-minute lunch period, and you really just go for 15 minutes at lunch and just sit there and not do shit. And then they let you out and you can go eat. But you know, so it wasn't really a big deal. But usually what I do is my ID. I have a lanyard on it, a Halo lanyard, and I kind of just keep it in my pockets, you know. It's not really a big deal. I just let it hang from my pocket, and that's it all day. I just have it on me just in case anyone asks if, you know, I'm told to put it on or whatever. But I go to walk up into class today, and the teacher is like, where's your ID badge? And I told her, you know, it's in my pocket. And she says, put it on or you can't go into class. So I'm like, wait, so you're telling me I need to put this on, and if I don't, I'm not going to be allowed to go inside my classroom for first hour? And she's like, yes, if you don't have it, or you don't put it on, you need to go to the office and you have to sit down there and wait. So I was like, well, I have mine, and you know, so I put it on, and then I walked in, and then this kind of like group, not really groups, you know, just a couple of kids walked up, and she was like, you need to put your ID badge on, and they said, we don't have ours. And she said, well, you're gonna have to miss first hour, or a little bit of first hour, and you're gonna need to go get an ID badge. So I was kind of just sitting there, and you know, I'm all for missing school. I like to miss school, you know, miss a day or whatever. But I don't know, it's kind of just the whole thing of it is they're pulling us out of class just because we don't have our ID badges. You know, we're missing out on our education, and you know, whatever. But still, I don't know, it's kind of just the concept of missing out on our education because we don't have our ID badges. Now, you know, like I said, I don't really care about education, who cares? But, I don't know, it kind of just got to me. Not too sure why, but it did. So, I was like, wow, okay, that's, kind of, you know, like, bullshit, you know, she's kind of, you know, I'd say, you know, a lot, whatever, but, you know, she's pulling them out of, I said it again, she's pulling kids out of class because they don't have their ID badges and they're missing first hour. So, you know, go on with, I said it again, go on with the day, it's whatever, you know, go.
Outrider, KIA.
Go on with the day, first, second, third, fourth hour, I walk into third hour, no, I think this would be my fifth or sixth hour, I don't remember which hour it was. But, I kind of had a long day. But, walk in, and, you know, the teacher walks in and is like, I need to see everyone's ID badges. And some people didn't have them, and this was the middle of class. We're in the middle of, like, a lecture, and she's like, if you don't have your ID badges, you need to take your stuff and go to the office. And I'm sitting there thinking, in the middle of lecture, you're making, you know, what just happened? But, you know, you're making kids leave and go to the office in the middle of a lecture because they don't have their ID badges. Now, to me, I think that's a little bullshit. You know, you're literally taking them out of the middle of a lecture just because they don't have their ID badges. So we went on with the day. You know, I had mine. It wasn't really a big deal. We go to lunch, and I wasn't eating today. Our sophomores, seniors, and juniors are allowed to go off campus. You know, the freshmen got to stay on campus and eat. But, you know, anyone's allowed to stay on campus and eat. It doesn't really matter what grade you're in. You can stay on campus and eat. So I was sitting at the lunch table with a couple of my friends, and I watched a couple kids walk, kind of like a group of friends walk in, and they don't have their ID badges. And remember, we only get 30 minutes for lunch, so, you know, it's not really a lot of time to be able to eat lunch. And, this is kind of, I don't want to say halfway through the lunch period, but it's a good 10 minutes in, maybe. And she's like, do you guys have your ID badges? And they say no. And she's like, well, you guys need to go to the office and get your ID badges. Now, they're like, well, we need to eat lunch. Now we haven't eaten. And she says she doesn't care. And this is the same lady from First Hour. She said she doesn't care. They need to go. You guys need to go and get your ID. Go get ID badges made or something like that. So I'm sitting there thinking like, wow. So now you're not gonna let them eat lunch because they don't have their ID badges. So yeah, today was kind of a crazy day. I don't know, kind of a stupid day, I guess you could say. Some things that went on today probably shouldn't went on. Sorry, this has kind of been a serious video, but I don't know, I kind of had it in my mind. I just want to talk about it. Tomorrow I will not be able to upload, unfortunately. We are actually going out of town for a wrestling, for some wrestling stuff, and I'm not gonna be home until late. So I won't be uploading then, and I also will not be uploading Friday because that's another tournament. I'll be wrestling Friday and Saturday, so I won't be able to, I'll probably upload Saturday. I'm sure we'll get back in time for that, but we're gonna be gone all day and night Friday. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that. And yeah, like I said, I went on a rant. I just kind of had that on my mind, ready to get it off. And but anyways, I hope you guys had a good day. I do want to say, guys, I did do kind of bad this game. This is my first game on, but I don't know. I wasn't really focused. This is a live commentary, so I wasn't really focused on the gameplay. I kind of just want to talk about what was going on. I'm 15 to 20, not very good. I'm gonna use this annihilator to see what we can do with it. Oh, he took my kill. Let's see. Okay, we just got melted. But yeah, anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And yeah, it's been your boy. Later.